Brother Birdman, don't ask me to sing. January 26th here at KFUY. I'm going to mention Parkinson's. Ozzy Osbourne has Parkinson's. I saw on the news a few days ago. I saw the video of him and his wife. I cried because it's the same strain that I have. In my case, he mixed the Parkinson's along with the autism. Not good. So I was interested in Black Sabbath in the 60s and 70s. So let me go back to this news form. Whoops, a daisy. Got my watch. Piece of paper. Okay, so currently I build Macs, Apple computers for recording studios, high-end computers, 8 processors, and then I also build high-end amps, receivers, and time-coherent speakers with a lot of help from my friends. And not easy doing this by myself either. So basically, when I take the machines, like there's a couple there I'm going to put together and sell to a studio, I take all the procedures, dynamics, I guess, from the studio onto a CD, and then it's kind of a reverse, because this is the KFUY broadcasting computer, part 15 radio, as well as global. Let me find the link here, and it's just hit panbear.caster.fm and bam, you got a global radio station. So basically, the dynamics is the musician has a CD, and then it goes through the processor and then back to the musician on the high-end amp through the time-coherent speakers, and they get to hear themselves on a very high-end system. And again, I cannot do this by myself. Okay, so Black Sabbath was interesting band. At first, the music and the lyrics scared me, but when I remember hearing War Pigs and hearing other songs, it was not like, okay, they were not like worshiping the devil. It sounded that way, but they were singing about what was real. They were singing about politics. They were singing about the Vietnam War. It says right here, anti-Vietnam War stuff. I'm trying to get my camera to work. And so Black Sabbath had very little airplay. Let me backtrack. KFUY is about local music here, and I'm featuring Wayne Hammerstedt. And sometimes every other day I do an 8 to 10 hour set of pure local music, Manitou Springs. So got to put the plug in for the radio station. Okay, so basically Black Sabbath only got airplay on underground FM stations around Chicago, where I grew up, and other stations. But then, let me go over here. WRMN AM was they owned, let me go over here, WJKL 94.3, the Fox. 94.3 was a very progressive station starting around 1970. So they played the first Black Sabbath album, different cuts, as well as Paranoid, the second album by Black Sabbath. Okay, so then they switched formats throughout time, but they only had a 3,000 watt transmitter. So WJKL was the only station that played Black Sabbath. So let me minimize, where the heck am I going here? I'm going to minimize this. Well, I did send Ozzy Osbourne a post, and then I do communicate with John Prine. Cool stuff, people I grew up with. Okay, so then, currently, in Colorado Springs, 94.3 Kilo FM does play Black Sabbath. They also own 103.9 KRXP. So, Kilo FM is heavy metal, hard rock. I don't listen to it a whole lot, but they are going to let me do some free PSAs about autism awareness. Very nice people, very positive. Whenever I visit the station, very positive people. So it's Kilo FM and KRXP. So again, you listen to KFUY. Just wanted to fill a few cliff notes about Black Sabbath, and I did cry when I watched the video CBS report with Ozzy Osbourne and his wife about the Parkinson's, because mine is the same strain as his. So here we have a little over 4.5 minutes. I don't watch TV, but I do have an oscilloscope with lots of ducks on it. Aren't they pretty? Yeah, I make silly puns, and I make up jokes, and I laugh, and nobody else is laughing, but oh well. I try to smile in light of the autism and the Parkinson's. It's Brother Bearman, 5 minutes long. Oh my gosh. We got Wayne Hammerstedt in the background. Cool stuff. It's a Class D amp here. Have a good day.